Hi, my name's Nicole, and I grew up in Niagara Falls, Ontario, in Canada, but I am currently living in Gwangju, South Korea. I'd like to tell you a little bit about my experience here. I've been here for a year, and I'm hoping to come back in January or February of 2017. For a year that I've been living here, I've been teaching at Avalon English Academy in Kumodong. I came here and I wasn't really sure what to expect. I always was very curious about teaching, and when I was finished my political science degree back in Canada, the next step seemed natural to move abroad and to find a teaching job, and so that's what I did. And I came into it with an open mind. I wasn't sure what to expect, but I'm so glad that I did because I've really found a passion for teaching, and I really love Korean culture and the experience that I've had here. So that is why I want to come back and stay in Gwangju specifically. My hagwon, we teach students from 6 to 16 age. And that was a very interesting experience for me because I got to experience all different kinds of students. I taught many, up to 4 or 5 different subjects, including reading, writing, speaking, listening, and reading classic books with my students. And so I really got a full experience in that I taught many different subjects to many different students of different ages. And I found that as much as I love all of my students, they all have a special place in my heart. I really enjoyed teaching my youngest students. I love the energy that I can get from a young classroom. I love sort of the playful approach that they have to learning, and they're very willing to try and to participate in the learning process. The kind of classes that I like to run, I like to run very lively classes, very eventful classes. I like everybody to be participating and active in my classroom. I believe that mixing learning with an enjoyable environment creates a really good positive energy and a very good sort of attitude in the students towards learning English. So that's what I've been trying to do with my classes for the past year, and I've learned a lot over the past year. I'm definitely a way different teacher now than I was 8 months ago. But what I think that I've taken away the most is that I like sort of the happiness and the positivity and the joy that can come from learning and from a classroom setting. And I think that I connect best that way with young students. So I'm hoping to get a kindergarten hagwon job or a job that I can deal with students who are elementary school age, because I think that that's really one of my strong points. Previous to Korea, I was a student for almost my whole life. I really enjoyed school. I enjoyed learning. I believe that, I'm a quick learner. I pick up new skills pretty quickly. I adapt well in a new environment. And as work experience comes, I always was working with people. I work really well in a team. I almost always had a team atmosphere at work. And in customer service, I worked a lot in customer service. I learned a lot about communication skills, a lot about, being punctual, being professional, and putting all of yourself into your work. I think that I've gotten the most of that kind of an experience out of teaching, and I think that that's what draws me to it so much, is that I can really put my heart into my work and into my lessons and into my students. So hopefully I hear from you and I can have a conversation with you, and I hope to share my passion and my inspiration with your company in the future. Thank you very much for listening.